I ended up going to get Chinese food, and there was this pretty little girl. There was a beautiful, pretty little girl at the counter picking up Chinese food before me, and she was with, I think it was her grandmother. She had cute little shorts, she had curly hair, she had a little purse on her shoulder. I don't know how old she was, maybe 4 years old. But there was something about her energy that made her seem a bit grown up. And my natural response was just, what a pretty little girl. And I'm hearing her on the phone talking to her father. And she's talking about the fact that there was someone that spoke to her, a male spoke to her. And initially she thought that he was trying to grab her or take her or something like that. I'm overhearing this conversation, and I'm finding out that fear was there because that's why she's calling her parent. And we find out she said, no, he wasn't that way. It wasn't that. I was wrong. And I'm observing this, and I'm just standing back and I'm listening to this. And I know my natural response is just how pretty this little girl was. And I talked to the grandmother after. I said, listen, I do believe in a higher power, and I believe in the power of thoughts. And I do believe that this was shown to me. I said, you need to do me a favor. And she said, what? I said, listen, that little girl, my natural response when I looked at that little girl was how pretty she was. She's just emanating out that energy, but also almost like a mature, even though she's only 4, she's looking like a grown up. She got that energy, right? And I said, I overheard that conversation, and I need you to do me a favor. And she said, what? I said, stop putting that crap out there, please. I said, I want you to start calling the angels. I want you to start calling Archangel Michael to keep her safe. And I want you to just start educating her, but be careful about how you word some of these things, because you don't realize it. While you're concerned about it, you could actually draw some of those experiences to her instead of protect her. And I was firm. I was really firm, whatever I said to her. I said, I know, because I lived some of that myself. I lived some of that myself because my mother's worry, I ended up drawing some experiences that would been aligned probably to what she was afraid of. Fear is a very powerful energy, right? I suggested, why don't you just do this, please? Just put it out there how you want her to be treated, right? How do you want her to be treated? Not how you don't want her to be treated. So just planting a seed, and I probably had overstepped at that time, but I have to also trust that whatever I said in my heart, I hope it helps something.